Hi, this is Joe Beck, the sales activist. So, I just got off the phone with a client. We were talking a little bit about one of their most recent sales interactions. And one of the things that I do a lot with the sales activist is we talk through literal sales interactions that clients have, things that they're discussing with their potential clients. And I dig down deep into understanding exactly what the interaction was like, how it went, trying to give that client a better understanding of what they might be able to do a little bit better next time around if it didn't work out the way they were hoping. And one of the things that became clear from this call, and I've had this conversation many times before with many other clients, is that this client was clearly pitching what their offering was. Now, I don't want people to misunderstand what I mean by that, asking for the business is a bad thing. No, asking for the business is an absolutely crucial thing for your business. But pitching your product or your service or whatever it is that you're offering your clients really needs to take a back seat to understanding the client's needs and delivering real value to them before you ever start getting into pitching exactly what it is that you do. And, unfortunately, we live in a society that's very impatient, very driven on quick, efficient, immediate gratification and activation. And it's very challenging when you're talking about certain types of sales to kind of operate that way. And I would kind of go in the other direction. I would tell you right now, without question, without any reservation, that you should ditch the pitch. You should lose the idea that you've got to pitch your product or your company or whatever. Pitching is for pitch contests and something that you're doing specifically to only speak about your business. Any other interaction that you're having with a client, your pitch needs to be the farthest thing from your mind. You need to be thinking about what that client needs, uncovering that need, exploring that need, discussing what your product may do to address the need, but don't get anywhere near just, showing up and throwing up details about your product or offering. And in this exact conversation I had earlier, this client was literally talking with me about specifically what they were saying, and it was such a one-sided conversation that I stopped the person and said, let me ask you, if you were on the other end of the phone and this was all that somebody was saying, remove yourself from you being the owner of the company, you being the principal and the driving force behind this business. Remove yourself from that for a second emotionally and put yourself in the position of the client or potential client. And that was what they heard. How would you feel if you were them? And this client took the better part of probably 30 seconds before they responded and said, I can understand what you're saying. It was very one-sided, very driven to talk only about what it is that we did and not about the impact. And what I will tell you to be successful in sales that you need to do is you need to figure out how to creatively and effectively focus on the value that your client is going to get from whatever it is that you're offering. Now, I'm not saying there's not a time and a place that you are going to be asking for the business, because there's a big difference between pitching and asking for the business. Asking for the business is moving through to a conclusion where they've already seen value, they've already recognized that what you bring is valuable to them, and it's logical next steps. Pitching is a little different. Pitching is just throwing something out at somebody and saying, here it is, what do you got? But being very one-sided. And I want to encourage you as professionals, if you're serious about professional selling and you're an entrepreneur who's looking to kind of change the game on how you approach business, is to lose that idea of pitching. Write this down by your computer, write this down on in your notebooks, in your pads, put it on your phone, put it in your notes on your iPhone, on your tablet, wherever you need to put it. Put down ditch the pitch and remind yourself day in and day out to not do that. Focus on value for the client. Talk about what that value means to them, but do not pitch what it is that you do or offer to the client. If you are looking for other valuable ways of breaking through sales-wise in your business, if you're looking to take your business to the next level, reach out to me. My name's Joe Beck. I'm the sales activist, and you can reach me at joe@thesalesactivist.com. I look forward to speaking with you.